Hi, I'm Christopher Carvalho.
And I'm Danielle Mesa.
And this is your Campus Update. For those of you who haven't noticed, today's Friday the 13th, the one day where superstition can become reality. But how did this day become known as the most unlucky day in history? Here's Samantha Brill with the story.
From walking under ladders to black cats crossing paths, Friday the 13th is known as the world's most unluckiest day. The origin of this day can be traced back years ago, and still today many people believe things such as if a person has 13 letters in their name, such as Jack the Ripper, Charles Manson, and Ted Bundy, then the person has the devil's luck. The unlucky day of Friday the 13th came down from ancient legends and events such as the Last Supper, when there was 13 guests and the 13th one betrayed Jesus, connecting to the Norse belief that 13 people at a dinner party is unlucky. Today, many horror movies were made, such as Friday the 13th starring Jason. Although the fear of Friday the 13th is slowly dying, many still fear this day. I'm Samantha Brill, wishing you good luck on this day. Back to you in the studio.
Do you think you're good at math or science? Well, this year's 2012 Science Bowl is coming up. Here's Natasha Diamond with the scoop.
Hey, I'm in Ms. Jo Straussi's class, where some of Huntington Beach High School's most talented science students are preparing for this year's annual Department of Energy Science Bowl. Here's some of the competitors with more information.
So Science Bowl is a lot like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, except it's only about science and there's 4 contestants instead of 1.
It comprises topics such as math, physics, geology, astronomy. They ask us different questions and we buzz in, and then we have team questions.
The Orange County Regional Science Bowl will be held January 21st in Pasadena. Back to you in the studio.
Now let's head over to the quad with Brittany at break.
Over winter break, many students enjoy getting out of the house with family and friends and doing unique things. So what did you do over break?
I went snowboarding.
I went snowboarding with her.
Woo!
I went to Brazil.
All right, well, first off, I went to Bear Mountain with all the gremlins, homie, GBP all day.
I went to the Laker game with Blake Scorch against the Denver Nuggets. Go Lakers! Woo!
Too many cool things to say. I'm not even kidding.
And played Xbox.
Hope you all had a great break. Now back to you in the studio.
As many may know or have heard, the founder of Surfline, Sean Collins, a beloved surfer and founder of Surfline.com, passed away on December 26 at just 59 years old. Memorials from Huntington Beach and all the way to Hawaii were held to honor him. Sean Collins impacted the lives of many surfers, as well as the teacher here at Huntington Beach, Mr. Ruth.
When I was in college, I was able to meet Sean Collins for the first time and got to talking with him about the research he was doing in forecasting waves, and offered myself to intern for him so I could learn more. And it was really one of my first kind of real jobs. Even though I wasn't getting paid, it was an internship. And I was able to do that for about a year or so when I was in college. Did a good enough job to where he hired me, and I was making some money by doing surf forecasts and surf reports. And so I learned a tremendous amount of information about waves, how they work, and just general oceanography related concepts. And terms like bathymetry, the bottom of the ocean, turns out is really important in terms of producing waves and how waves break. In that context, Sean Collins taught me a lot, and taught me a lot of what I know today. And for that, I thank him, and I want to express my gratitude, to Sean and everything that he's done for the surfing community and Surfline. The impact that Sean had on the surf community, I think, is still being realized. It's hard to put that into words, that kind of an impact, Now, Sean was out every single day doing surf reports from the top of his house in Surfside. Anytime that we lose somebody, it's so hard, and I can only imagine how hard it is for, Sean's sons and his loved ones in his family, his wife, Darren. But, I had AJ Collins in my class a few years ago, and he's a great guy. And so I really hope that AJ, and his brother continue and carry on that legacy of surf forecasting, because it's something that is really awesome. And so, thank you, Sean, for all that you've taught me.
On January 6th, the boys soccer team lost to Fountain Valley by a score of 3-2. Case Cruz and Yobani Garcia each scored a goal for the Oilers. Also on January 6th, the girls' water polo season ended as they defeat Dana Hills 10-9. Ellen Hayami and Brianna Salazar each scored a goal in the victory. On January 10th, the girls' basketball season continued as their record goes to 12-3. They beat Los Alamitos 51-36. And also, the college football season came to an end on Monday, January the 9th, as Alabama Crimson Tide defeated the LSU Tigers by a score of 21-0 at the Superdome in New Orleans. The game's most valuable players were quarterback A.J. McCarron and linebacker Courtney Upshaw.
Welcome to Campus Update's new segment, Aspiring Athletes. This week, we have Huntington Beach's varsity starting shortstop, Louis Paeta.
Hi, my name is Louis Paeta, and I play shortstop here at Huntington Beach High School. Next year, I'll be attending Fresno State. They're a Division I school, and they offered me a baseball scholarship. I chose Fresno because I like the coach, I like the baseball program, they win a lot, and I like how they have a lot of school spirit. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of new people, starting a new chapter in my life, and just getting away from home. Close enough to where I can come home, but far enough away where I'm going to be independent. Hopefully I can contribute to the team in their winning tradition. I hope to have an impact as a freshman.
Thanks, Louis, for your time. Huntington Beach wishes you a great season next year at Fresno.
Come out and support baseball this year. We'll be pretty good.
Hey Oilers, we're here at the boys varsity basketball season opener against Fountain Valley High School. Good luck. The boys dominated the whole night with a final score of 49-41. Leading scorers were Rory Aldana with 16 points and Andrew Tenbrink with 10 points. Other noticeables were Blake Scorch with 3 3-pointers and Rory Aldana with 2 3-pointers. Congratulations on a great win over Fountain Valley High School. Good luck next week and have a great season.
College is coming sooner than expected. This is an exciting moment in high school seniors' lives, but at what cost? No one said college education was going to be cheap. Some of us, even most of us, may need help paying for all the expenses. Here are Natasha Diamond and Alexa Ramsey with your story on financial aid.
Once you have applied for college, the next step is to apply for financial aid. Rising prices in tuition, along with extra costs for books and housing, cause financial aid to be sought after more and more every year.
The best one financial aid is that which you don't have to pay back, like scholarships and grants. And in order to get scholarships, you have to apply for them. Grants, I do the Cal grants. I submit that for you. Like the Cal grant B or C possibly can be used for some books. Some scholarships that you receive, like the Franklin Doyle, will let you use it for books. Some scholarships want you to use it just for tuition. The Cal grant A may be held back in the junior college, but there's the Cal grant C that can help them with trade schools and community college. The general information you need to fill out financial aid forms is probably your social security number, your parents' information, their tax information, or you can list 10 schools and then come back and relist 10 schools because that FAFSA goes to those 10 schools. The FAFSA deadline is March 2nd.
Need help with your finals? Come to Lincru's Coffee, Coco's, Cookies, and Cram on January 18th in the Student Center at 2:45 p.m. Get free tutoring from the teacher who's actually giving the final to you, as well as professional tutors who will be helping you from Learning Systems Tutoring.
This January, on the 17th, Wahoo's Mexican Food at Main Street will be donating 20% off your entire purchase to help support HBHS's AVID program. Please remember to pick up a flyer in the AVID room or in the office.
January is Anti-Bullying Month and is now beginning to become more recognizable. HBHS Bridges program, GSA, and FNL are promoting an anti-bullying film of Teach Your Children Well, directed by Gary Takenson. This is a part of a large effort to create a safe and inclusive environment for all students. Come watch the screening on January 13th at 3:30 p.m. in the Student Center.
As many may know, Martin Luther King Jr. Day is coming up this next Monday to recognize the importance of a great man who brought all together to recognize a dream. So Monday there is no school.
For finals week, there are a few changes. Lunchtime for Wednesday is 11:07 to 11:27. Thursday's lunch will be held at 10:07 to 10:32, and Friday's lunch will be held at 10:07 to 10:32.
Now here's this week's Facebook Challenge with Mariana Mello.
Let's go surprise last week's Facebook Challenge winner. Surprise! Is there a Bo Blackwell here? Where? Okay, so you won last week's challenge. Can you answer the question, who won the Iowa caucus?
Mitt Romney.
Congratulations, there's your prize. Yeah. If you want to be next week's winner, answer this question on our Facebook page. What is Senior Hall and where is it located?
Well, that's all we have for today, Oilers. I'm Christopher Carvalho.
And I'm Danielle Mesa.
And thank you for watching Campus Update.